we are pretty much here just to check out our messages. And I believe we have a lot to catch up with. I was hoping that there would be another coat in here. I'm not going to worry about the City Life section, as I believe they are just adverts.
Thankfully, Graham's mail access was restored. I hoped it would help me figure out more about who this guy was.
I'm going to go through all of these. I believe there is only one of real importance, but they're still interesting to read through. I'm going to probably keep on them for maybe 2 or 3 seconds, so feel free to pause if you need to. Wait, who is Alice? Gramsci? Who is Jeff? This is obviously Leet. Aww, Chipworth, that's really sweet. And Dave, that's really disturbing. Wow, okay. I'm guessing that this is the most important one, so I will come back to it. I wonder if we are going to meet Alice, as she seems to know both Graham and Songbird. Now, I would say this is a nice touch, but we can't access the system until now. If we get emails with things coming in about stuff we've done in the future, then I probably would be a little bit more impressed.
Whoever unknown author was had sent Graham an attachment for the Holoplinth. There was one thing I was sure of. That was not a bonsai tree.
No, it's a big question mark. So first things first, we need to switch these around again. Whoa.
The HoloLens now projected fragmented data. Whoever had sent me this email attachment was trying to tell Graham something. But what?
Hi, Songbird. And this is where the damaged HoloLens comes into play.
I swapped the lens for the broken one from the lockbox. It was a secret message. Aspiration Gala. Midnight. Be there. The gala. That's tonight. And I need to be there.
It would be helpful if this writing was in a different colour. Maybe a nice blue?
Excuse me, please?
No.
Ask him if the refrigerator is running.
I swapped the lens back to the original one. The HoloLens now projected fragmented data. Whoever had sent me this email attachment was trying to tell Graham something. But what?
I guess this is just to kind of cover our backs slightly.
Excuse me, please?
What a poser.
I'm not too sure if anything comes from it if we leave it in, but I'm not going to take any chances.
Hello, Chipworth.
Good evening, sir.
Any idea how I can get into this gala?
No, sir. But if I were to ever host a party in my cleaning cupboard, I would certainly invite you, sir.
I'll bring my own bleach.
Thanks, guys. Any idea how I can get into this gala?
No, sir.
Have a super day, Chipworth.
Serving you, sir. Every day is super.
Now, where is Songbird?
Excuse me, Songbird?
What is it, Graham?
So you're supposed to go to this Aspiration Gala.
I prefer the term destined. After all these years, finally a high enough kudos level to get me to high places. The Aspiration Gala. This is my chance to soar. The sort of kudos levels that are gonna be there. My social status will skyrocket.
Sounds like fun.
This isn't some kid's birthday party. It's about dragging myself out of the gutter and moving one step closer to the lower level.
Can I get tickets to the Aspiration Gala?
Oh, darling, you stole the wrong ID.
Classic Foster.
Graham wouldn't make the guest list?
Not by a mile. He wouldn't even get the cleaning gig the morning after.
Opposites attract, I suppose.
Please. It was thanks to me that he wasn't shifted up top. And thanks to him that I'm stuck here.
I really need to get to the Aspiration Gala.
What do you care? A little above your station, don't you think? Whereas people like me belong there.
Can you get me tickets?
Darling, even if I could, you're not exactly gala material.
Compliment received.
Why don't you run off and find Reginald, or that stuck-up droid of his, Tarquin? They might be a little more charitable.
That's all for now.
Yeah, bye. Ahem.
As much as she was being pretty nasty, really, it is a good idea to speak to Reginald and Tarquin.
Nice hat.
Got a minute?
Apologies if my loquacious musings disturbed one.
Hello again.
Good evening, Master Grundy. Off to work, I see.
What? Oh, yes, the cleaning won't supervise itself. Are you going to the Aspiration Gala?
Going? One is headlining, sir.
What do you mean?
Yours truly is performing in front of the best and brightest of Union City.
Performing what?
Droid poetry, sir.
Oh, boy. So this poetry performance you mentioned, what's the story?
One has been invited to recite a humorous poem of one's own devising at tonight's Aspiration Gala.
You, a droid, have been tasked with writing a poem?
Oh, yes, sir. The poet laureate Reginald Arthur Schnipple, Esquire, performs regularly at the gala. And this year, he has invited me to open for him by reading an inspirational and humorous example of droid poetry on stage.
Droid poetry? How's that working out?
Very good, sir. Reginald has told me that whatever I read, it will be hilarious, and the people will laugh uncontrollably.
Laugh at or Laugh with.
Oh, is there a difference?
That's what I thought.
Yeah, I'm kind of with Foster on this, and I do like Tarquin. He's a very nice robot personality. Let's help him out.
Could I hear some of your droid poetry?
Fine idea. One would value the input of an average human.
If you're looking for average, he's your man.
After 148,606 iterations, I have narrowed down the contenders to a manageable number. Here is number 59. There was once an A from place B, with unforeseen predicate P. Factor F occurred next, which resulted in X, and hilarious consequence C.
Ha! Brilliant! Bravo!
It might be a little on the nose.
Dear me, it's not about noses. It is a study of the structure of a limerick, assembled into the pattern of an actual limerick.
How very clever.
Indeed. That is what makes it so very funny.
Absolutely. You got any other poems in the running?
Oh, yes, sir. One has a list of things humans find funny.
Shoot.
Uncooked sausages, dogs wearing costumes, music of the tuba, children falling down, undone zippers, people dropping sandwiches, knock-knock jokes, and the smell of farts.
That one was pretty good.
I don't get that one at all. But it has a good beat, and it's easy to dance to.
The rhythmic structure is satisfying, is it not, sir?
Very.
And the farts, sir?
That's the best bit. Any more poems?
Oh, of course. This poem is an attempt to bring droids and humans closer together. It interlaces the brain-altering ingredients of Spankles with the first 100 digits of the square root of 2.
Sounds like a hit already.
Cyclamate of sodium, 1.41421, 3562373, flavorant toxicity. Potassium benzoate 0950488, 0168872, high fructose.
I think I get the idea.
But there are 13 more verses.
Oh, Foster, let him finish. It's got something for everybody. 4209698.
Monosodium.
Save it for the gala. Don't want to spoil the show now, do you? Any more poems?
One has decided to continue working on the fart poem. But do let one know, should Sir find inspiration to offer, one will make it worth Sir's while.
I'll keep my eyes open. As an honored guest, do you have any spare tickets for tonight's Aspiration Gala?
Yes. One has been granted several refer-a-friend passes to the Aspiration Gala.
Can I have one?
Would Sir consider us to be friends?
Yes, of course.
Moments ago, Sir did not remember one's name.
Yes, but
In spite of the 322 exchanges we have had since we became neighbors.
yeah, I can see how that might hurt a bit. So tell me more about Reginald.
Poet Laureate Reginald Arthur Schnipple, Esquire, is a comic genius.
Is that so?
He has performed at every Aspiration Gala since the event's inception, without fail leaving the crowd in fits of uproarious laughter.
He sounds like a real hoot.
To work alongside him would be a profound honor.
So Reginald's the go-to guy for inspiration, hmm?
Absolutely. His wit and insight is renowned.
And yet he's asked you to perform alongside him.
Yes, for comparison.
I see. Where would I find Reginald?
He is likely in the piazza, finalizing his humorous poem for tonight's event. But I am his servant, not his keeper, sir.
If I gave you a bit of inspiration for your poem, could you get me into the gala?
Sir, That would be only fair. I'm sure Sir would enjoy the fruits of that inspiration at the performance.
I realized if I could help Tarquin with his poem, he could get me into the gala. So just to be clear, I give you inspiration, you get me into aspiration.
Inspiration for aspiration. That's rather clever. And it rhymes. Sir's genius is luminescent.
In that case, let me go see what I can find. Later, Tarquin.
Have a good day, Mr. Grun Day.
I know we're doing this for the tickets, but I'd like to think we're also doing this to help out Tarquin as well.
Welcome, Citizen Graham.
Where would you like to go?
The piazza is the place for me.
It would be my pleasure, Citizen Graham.
Tarquin's master Reginald was supposed to be around here somewhere.
Well, there is one place with a VIP area, so that's probably the best place to try.
I was looking for an eccentric poet, and Reginald certainly fit the bill.
Wait, he's got a green spankles.
I could see from her uniform that this was a diagnostician. Hey there. Hey there.
Oh, hey, how are you?
What are you doing here?
Can't you tell? I'm a diagnostician.
Diagnostician. Do you actually fix stuff?
No, Joey. They just scan the problem.
And Minos fixes it.
Kinda like your hacker thing, Foster? Hey, my friend can hack stuff for...
Whoa there, Joey. I'm sure the nice lady isn't interested in that. I like your scanner.
Thanks. Load of junk, really. I prefer a good old-fashioned spanner.
You'd love mine.
Hey, where'd you get that? You don't look like a diagnostician.
It's, for cleaning.
Uh-oh, Foster. I think she's on to us.
What are you listening to?
You wouldn't know them.
Give me a shot. I'm surprisingly hip.
Hip? You actually said hip, didn't you?
Bye for now.
Yeah, cool.
They're not ones for long goodbyes in this game, are they?
Hooray! Another customer!
Apologies, but this is the VIP lounge. You do not currently
Please
hold
scan
the
your UCheck
required
to place an
kudos
order.
value.
Can I ask you a few questions?
I'm here to serve.
How can I get into the VIP lounge?
The VIP lounge is reserved for those with sufficient kudos. Let me scan your UChip. Processing. Processing. Denied.
Okay. So how do I get more kudos?
There are many paths to kudos. Employment, civil awards, competitions, good deeds.
So how much kudos do I need to get in?
Let's see. You've got a lot of work to do, Citizen Graham.
Do you know the guy in the VIP lounge?
Of course. That would be the wonderful Sir Reginald Arthur Schnippel, Union City's Poet Laureate.
Is he any good?
Oh, yes. He comes to tell me quite often how brilliant he is. Or that the music is too distracting.
Oh, really?
What's Reginald doing in there?
Other than enjoying the cafe's fine playlist, working on his latest piece, I believe. He's performing at the Aspiration Gala, you know?
Why does Reginald come here to work?
For the stimulating and creative atmosphere, I imagine. We do have to be careful with the music, though.
What do you mean?
Let's just say Sir Reginald has a singular taste in music.
See you later.
You feel a thirst a-comin'? You talk to me.
Wait, red? I didn't notice that before. So... Now, before we go anywhere, we've seen blue, we've seen green. And here we have red. Well,
one fresh premium Spankles. Please scan your UChip to place an order.
The poet was working hard at what I assumed was his latest poem.
Excuse me.
What? Oh, yes, all right, if you insist. I do have time for a selfie.
What?
I completely understand. It's not every day you run into Poet Laureate Reginald Arthur Schnippel, Esquire, is it now?
No, it's me. Graham Grundy.
Ah, yes, Grundy. Hero of the hour.
I've always wondered, where do you get your ideas from?
Oh, there's a quaint little ideas shop down in the Purple Quarter.
Really?
No, dear boy. I am demonstrating what some of us are blessed to call wit.
Can I read some of your poetry?
Ha, cheeky. Get me a drink first.
Okay, what are you having?
Figure of speech, dear boy. No, you can't read my poetry, but you shall hear it later tonight.
How about this music, huh?
Ah, this is my favorite spot to come and write. The people, the drink, the music, just perfect. Sophisticated sounds, wouldn't you agree?
Each to his own, I guess. What are you drinking?
Ah, my secret vice. Hemingway, Wilde, Yeats, Kanye, Schnippel. A burden we all bear.
What flavor?
Strawberry.
Wouldn't you prefer to work somewhere more private?
My friend, a flower cannot grow in darkness. The seed of inspiration can only flourish in the light of day.
What about potatoes? They grow in the dark.
What on earth is a potato?
The thing they make French fries out of.
Oh, goodness. Next you'll be telling me that ketchup grows on a vine.
I'm looking for some inspiration on writing poetry.
My dear boy, please do not mistake these luscious locks for those of a creative muse.
I just figured you could help me out.
Listen, I'll stick to poetry, and you stick to whatever it is you do.
Could you share some of your inspiration?
Afraid not, old chap. My secrets are secure on my tablet, and there they shall remain. To be revealed only in the course of my brilliant oration at tonight's gala.
I heard a rumor that you'll be speaking at the Aspiration Gala tonight.
Ah, how can it be a rumor when it is the Joey spoken truth, Indeed, I have had the honor of headlining the gala since its inception. This year, I have a particular treat for the audience to enjoy.
Oh, you mean Tarquin and the droid poetry?
Bless that loquacious mechanical jewel. I was quite clear that it was to be our secret. Will you be at the gala?
I'd like to, but my kudos isn't high enough.
Shame. I'm brewing up a proper chuckle this year. But fear not. You can catch it tomorrow when they stream the whole thing. Joy unbounded.
Can you get me into the Aspiration Gala?
Good one.
I'm serious.
So am I. Listen, I understand your disappointment, but you can watch it on your terminal tomorrow. Despair ye not.
Reginald wasn't nearly as cooperative as his butler. I'd need to rely on Tarquin for those gala tickets.
I was just speaking to your droid, Tarquin.
Ha ha! He didn't send you here to steal all my good ideas, did he?
What? Of course not.
Between you and me, I cannot wait to see what sort of inspiration a droid comes up with.
Do you have any tips to help Tarquin with his poems?
Ha! What rhymes with hopeless?
I don't see how that's going to help anyone.
Exactly.
Don't let me interrupt the genius at work.
Too late!
Okay, it's time to take this asshole down. Now, we can see here we have access to 2 poems, but we have no way to actually transfer them just yet. So we need to get Reginald out of this VIP.
Please scan your UChip to place an order.
Out of this VIP area. So let's change these back. That way he can actually get out. And the diagnostician is listening to some... Wait. Yes, the diagnostician is listening to some music that isn't exactly relaxing. Now this should not be happening. There we go.
What is that awful noise?
Please scan your UChip to place an order.
Droid, what is the meaning of the horrible music playing in the VIP lounge?
Apologies, citizen. Would you like to file a report and request a technician look into your problem?
Of course. I would like this remedied immediately.
This is the only way to get the poem outside of the cafe. Now we can only choose one of these 2 poems, and it is the poem I believe that Tarquin will read out at the Aspiration Gala. Now in this playthrough I'm going to stick to this Aspiration Gala poem, but I will show this off in a separate video.
Affirmative. Your request has been noted. This issue will be solved as soon as possible.
And now we play the waiting game. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was the blue one.
Calling all social climbers. Customize your aspiration brooch here.
I ventured one day to my favorite cafe to partake in a wonderful scene. For I love Union City, the colors so pretty. I'm sure all here know what I mean.
Wait. That's the poem we're going to give to Tarquin?
Calling all social climbers. Customize your aspiration brooch here. Happy Aspiration Day, sir. Please choose your desired hologram.
I think the Spankles head really speaks to my identity.
Wonderful choice. You'll stand tall above your fellow citizens. There, your aspiration brooch is ready to collect.
Thanks.
Calling all social climbers.
I now had Reginald's poetry on my aspiration brooch. Just what Tarquin was after.
There we go.
Citizens, a happy Aspiration Day.
No surprises in guessing where we're going now.
Welcome, Citizen Graham.
Where would you like to go?
Take me to my apartment.
Certainly, Citizen Graham.